Okay, I'm gonna reshoot this. This is the camera pole setup the young man was asking about. He had a question on or messaged me on my channel about my camera pole. And he wanted me to shoot a quick video or a little video explaining to him how, or showing him how my camera pole is set up on my kayak. That's the Gorman Live Scope transducer there. And this is the camera pole. It is one of the best camera poles that you're going to be able to get and use. The only thing that we're suggesting, is that you change these screws out to all stainless quarter 20 bolts. I hadn't yet, but I'm not really worried about it because I'm going to back them out of there and put some oil on it and then redo that. But it's on a ball mount system, okay? And it's an easy installation. If you have your rail mounts, you just mount your ball here. Your ball is also mounted on the pole right here, adapter. And then these are your tension bolts. All they do is create tension on your actual direction pole here. So what I'll do, I'm using one hand, so kind of bear with me. I'll bring this out and just mimic what I'm doing, but not exactly in the position that it'll be on side of the kayak. But you basically drop it down, completely down, straight down on side of the kayak, not out like I have it there. And then this handle facing forward is the direction that your transducer is going to be shooting your beam out. Okay? And then you simply point where you want to shoot, and that transducer will turn as you point. As I'm turning this handle, it points in that direction. It's very smooth. It works great. The only thing is, I take this out in salt water and I can tell that their stainless bolts that they're using are not the highest of quality. So that's going to be an issue. But I can change those out to, like I said, real high grade stainless steel quarter 20. All of the rest of the components are okay. There is one upgrade that you'll have to do, a modification is what I did, is to pin this down here with a self-tapping screw to pin this unit so it won't spin on you in the water. That's the only thing they missed. These two units, it would move side to side a little bit or up and down, not really up and down, but twist a little bit if you did not pin it here and pin it here, okay? But I just simply took a drill bit, a little bit smaller than the screw, went in and then went in. That way it wasn't causing any pressure to split this plastic or put any pressure on the plastic. And then just self-tapping screws into there to bind those pieces to where it doesn't move and you get a correct direction reading with your live scope. So basically, spinning this thing all the way around here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Once I get it spun around, I got the camera in my hand. So like I said, you just don't have to bear with me. Once I tighten that up, now you'll be able to see as I turn the head, that direction of the live scope transducer turns with it. So it's a real neat setup with that ball and socket section set up there. I just simply release the pressure on this deal, working with one hand, and then I swing the unit back into the kayak just nice and neatly here, out of the way when I'm not using it. Drops right down into place. I can tighten it up, fold that handle, it's out of the way. I can still run my rods in here into my rod storage area, which I carry them all over there. And that's the live scope pole setup that I use. It's very, very lightweight aluminum, easy to handle. And once you got it secure in place, when you're moving along, if you want to travel with it in the water, it will stay in place and won't bounce around, cause any distortion when you're trying to travel and shoot at the same time. Real neat setup for my Hobie Pro Angler 14 180 edition kayak, and it works perfectly. I like to keep my kayak as sleek and clean as possible. Uh, that way I don't have a lot of stuff on it. I don't need a lot of stuff. I just need the live scope pole, my, Garmin unit, which is a SV9, big enough screen for me, and I'm good, you know. And so that's the basics of it, man. It runs right down in there. Cable inside the black boxes inside the hull. I run some really great batteries. I have 4 of them, so I have 64 amp hours. I'm never in need of juice. And it's run off a Yak power system. I don't use the remote anymore. I use it on my phone. And I just have a 4-bank charger. When I come in, I plug right into the battery, just unplug the battery from the system here, plug this one up, and I'm good. I'm charging, which I'm already charged up and ready for tomorrow. I'm fully green and ready to go. But that's about it, man. That's the camera pole setup on that kayak. And we'll go from there. Hopefully that video helps you out. And I'll get it posted here real quick. That's 6 minutes of me rambling. That's enough. All right. Thanks a lot for asking, man. I hope that helps you out.